guys? Back again with another training for marketing purposes. We're going to talk about how to raise your organic reach by priming your Facebook newsfeed. So if you're following the units in order, the first thing we discussed was first defining who your avatar is, your niche. Who am I going to service? What product am I going to offer? And what is my business going to entail, right? Once we know that, the next part is to optimize your Facebook page and now turn it into a landing page, which can acquire the traffic you're generating and gear them towards your Facebook group or wherever you want them to go. The next step, now that we have a clean Facebook page and we know who the target audience is, we want to get Facebook to raise our metrics in their algorithm. And how do we do that? Well, we have to play nice with Facebook, right? What does Facebook love? Facebook loves for you to stay on the platform. And if they see that you are contributing to helping other people stay on their platform, anytime that you post, your organic reach will then be that much more higher in the algorithm because Facebook is seeing that you're being a good player and they're going to raise your post up even higher. So this is something that I do about twice a day. It shouldn't take you more than about an hour a day. So I usually split it up about 30 minutes in the morning after my breakfast and coffee and 30 minutes before I go to bed. So I'm going to show you now a little trick on how you can warm up your Facebook feed and do so in a way that bumps up the post each time that you comment with somebody, and that will in turn raise your organic reach when you go to post your value and your value bombs as your calls to action and posts. So let me share my screen and we'll get started. Okay, so you should now see my Facebook page. I'm just going to go to my regular news feed. Okay, and basically anything that's like this where it's in a group, I'm going to stay away from. Anything that's an ad, I'm going to stay away from. But what I'm going to do now is just spend about 15, 20 minutes. Usually I won't do that for the whole training, but I'll just show you on a few posts how to organically raise the reach. So this one's a good one, right? Friend Sean, never done duck, lips in a selfie, right? He's posting a funny pic. So what I'm going to do is when you click like, right, there's these different emojis. Let me just kind of explain. If you hit the normal like, it's okay, but Facebook's not going to want to show you more of that content. So what you really want to always aim for is the love, the care, or the laugh. Obviously, if you get angry, sad, they're not going to show you more of this stuff. So I'm going to hit care, okay? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to comment on Sean's post, but I'm going to tag him and I'm going to ask him a question in the hopes that he will respond back to that comment, and then I'll respond back and ask another question. And every time that I do that, it's going to boost his post higher in the Facebook algorithm. And if I'm spending 15 to 20 minutes of doing that with others, when I finally then go to drop my post, after doing this for a period of 4 to 5 days or however long you want to go at it, when I drop my post, you'll see that, and if you don't do this, you may get 5 comments. But when I drop a post like that, after engaging for so long, I'll get 30, 40, 50 comments. And remember, the whole gear of this, the whole design of this is to engage and raise the organic reach. So that way, when I have a call to action of something valuable, it will gear people to comment, look at my post, and then what? Go back to my Facebook page and then see my fancy cover, my fancy come join my group, and then we'll get people to funnel into where we want them to go, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to engage with this post, and how I'll do that is I'm going to like, and remember, not just like, but it's going to be the heart, the care, and then I'm going to tag him and then ask him a question with the hopes that it will get him to engage back on my post, or on his post rather. And every time we do that, it's going to boost up the post in the algorithm, and that way when I go to post next, you'll see that it'll raise my reach. So now we're going to keep scrolling. This is another friend of mine who does leggings, and she sells products. So what I'm going to do is talk about the products, and I'm going to ask her a question that would gear a response, something to the effect of, oh wow, these leggings look really amazing and I love the colors. Are these designs that you do on your own? Do you come up with the designs, right? So that would be a question that, again, would try to gear her to respond. Once she responds, I would then go back to that same comment and ask another question. Well, that sounds great. How did you come up with this idea? Something to that effect. So that way, again, every single time that I'm tagging her, asking a question, it's raising the reach of her post, and naturally that'll incline this one person to, of course, go back to my post when I drop something and engage, but it'll also show Facebook that I'm a valuable player. So this one is in a group. I'm going to scroll past this one. Now you see another friend of mine, Hassan. He's a fitness trainer, and he's talking about adding people to his group. So I'm going to ask him a question. I'm going to like it with the heart, and I'm going to say something to the effect of, oh, wow, it shows that you really care about people and want to help. By the way, I noticed you're doing Zoom classes. So how are the Zoom classes going, right? Naturally, he's seeing that I'm interested. It's going to make him want to respond back. And then I'll ask another question and another question. And every time, again, guys, the whole purpose, the whole goal here is to show Facebook that I'm keeping people on the platform. The more that I keep people on the platform, the better it will be when I drop. So you see this next post says sponsored underneath. That's an ad. So obviously I'm going to scroll past that because there's no point in interacting with an ad. Here's another fitness trainer that I know, and she's talking about her journey. So that would be a perfect engagement post to go into. Once again, like with the heart, something of value, so Facebook sees that I like this content. Ask a question that will gear a response. Wow, you are super strong. Let me ask you, how long have you been training? That's a simple question that obviously would look to incline a response from the author. And once that happens, what do I do next, guys? You should be picking up here. Go back, ask another question, gear the response, boost up the algorithm, and just basically rinse and repeat this process every single time. Okay, so I'm going to scroll past this one. And this here looks like a perfect post. This would be an ideal client that I'd want to take on for my mentorship because he's, putting out a post, reaching out for help. So I'm going to say something to the effect of, hey, I'm sorry that you're going through this tough time right now. My prayers are with you. If you do need anyone to talk to, I'm right here. Just let me know, okay? Tag him. And then hopefully, again, that will get him to respond, hey, thanks for reaching out, friend. And then I would respond again with another question. Hey, I hope everything's okay. Let me know if you want to talk, or something to that effect. And again, just rinse and repeat the process. Constantly engage, constantly ask those questions that will naturally gear a response, so that way you can go back, ask another question, and continue to boost this stuff up within the algorithm. That is the key, guys. So, I hope you're getting the gist of it at this point. I already engaged with her post. I'm going to scroll past. Tony Robbins, I'm going to scroll past that. Anything in a group, I'm going to scroll past. See, this one here, can you solve the letter in the alphabet? That's obviously like an engagement post, so I can see this person is looking to engage, so I'll scroll past that for now. And just keep scrolling till I find something that's worthy of posting on. Hassan I've already engaged with, so we'll skip that for now. And here we go. This is a good one. So is it wrong that I'm in my PJs at 5:45? LOL. This is a perfect post to kind of just throw in some value and get her to respond. Hey, I love being in my PJs also. I'm all about being comfortable versus being fashionable. Would you agree with that? And then hopefully she'll respond, and that'll again increase the algorithm, increase the person's organic reach. That's what it's really all about, guys. So I hope that you're getting the gist of it everything, and I really...
You guys get the premise, right? So what you want to do again is really just warm up the feed, keep warming up your Facebook profile, and the more you do that before or after you post, it will raise your organic reach, because Facebook sees that you're being a good player and you're keeping people on the platform. Remember, it's not just a comment. You want to comment, ask a question to get them to engage again, and make sure you tag the person who's the author of the post. I also do the same thing when I go into groups. So if I want to post a specific post in a group, if I want to drop, let's say like when I was marketing my fitness business, I would go into where my niche hangs out, the dad groups, and I would look. So I'll show you, right? Let's say we go into Dad's Talk group, or actually a bunch of Dad's Fitness, right? This is one of the ones I used to always look for. So I'll teach you guys a ninja hack while we're on the subject. If you're in the groups and let's say you're looking for
clients that you can potentially help with fitness or whatever niche is, you can go into the search of the group and you could type in a pain point. So let's say gain weight. So now every single post in this group about somebody gaining weight is here. And I can easily just spend 10, 20 minutes going through all of these posts and seeing how I can help and doing the same process, answering with a comment, asking them a question to get them to engage even more. That's how you become somebody of value within the group. Again, once you know who your audience is, you want to go where they hang out, go to their party. In my case, it was fitness at the time, so I would go to the fitness groups. And now the purpose is to become the life of the party. And how you do that is you solve problems, you provide value. Once you become a name in this group, then and only then is when you can actually market your offer. And again, you don't even need to do that in the group because you may get kicked out by the admins. What you want to do, again, is consistently provide value here. Okay, and remember, you want to warm up the group first, like I showed you before you post. But after that, you go, you search for whatever the pain point is that you can solve. Comment, provide value in the hopes that they will, respond with you. And then what's naturally going to happen if you respond to somebody's pain point with something of value? The next step that they're inclined to do is what? Go check you out on Facebook. So they're going to go to your page. And when I was doing fitness predominantly, this wasn't the cover. The cover was, I help moms and dads lose weight, feel great, and gain more energy to play with their kids. Join my group now. And if you guys look in my other group, my fitness group, I started this group 2 months ago. We now have over 500 people that are in this group. Where do you think they came from? They came from this exact process of me warming people up and getting people into the group. And how I did that, again, was engaging, providing content. See, look, you can already see Sean is loving the message that I sent him. He's most likely going to comment back. Then I will comment back with another question to boost his post. And Facebook will see that I'm playing nice with the system, which will then raise my rankings whenever I go to post and get my engagement up. So I hope that this was helpful, guys. Stay tuned for some more trainings. And, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, guys. See you soon.